Bitcoin and Ethereum, what's the next move? Let's find out in the chart, shall we? Well, we are clearly consolidating now here with Bitcoin's up and down nonsense. And we're going to talk about this consolidation and where it's going to go, what it's going to break, if it's going to break, or should we just, just sell everything and go home? Let's just go home, people. Like, forget about this, man. Bitcoin and Ethereum nonsense. Just frustrating the hell out of all of us, right? Well, I'm in the 5x5, staying alive here in Dubai. I've been in this Bitcoin and Ethereum game for a very long time. I've seen it all. I've seen the ups and I've seen the downs. If you're in it for the long haul, well, guess what? You're going to do extremely well because the 90% of the population are coming in the next 10 years or less. They're coming and they're going to come hard. And when they come hard, right, you need to be hanging on to that Bitcoin right all the way up to the top, the next top, the biggest top that you'll ever see. Once you have 90% of the United States population into Bitcoin, that will be that. It's over. Right? You won't see any more massive gains in Bitcoin, and it will start to level off and start to be used as money. Oof, it's an exciting time, right? So I'm looking forward to that. We're also going to be talking about where we can find a trade here. There always is a trade somewhere in all of this mess. And we're going to figure out what the next trade is and see if we can make that trade. If you're interested in making that trade, you can head over to bybit.davincij15.com and you can sign up right there and make a trade. Or if you're just trying to buy some Bitcoin, you can do it at bybit.davincij15.com. Another place to trade is femex.davincij15.com. Make sure you head over there. Right, links are in the description below. Okay, let's get into the charts here. Wow, it's a mess, honestly. It's scary out there. You can, if you want to scalp, basically if you're doing a trading here, you're scalping. And if you don't want to make a trade during this scalping process, that's okay. There's nothing wrong because scalping can be very, very, very brutal. What Bitcoin has made here is an interesting pattern here, which is, if you see these 3 candle patterns there, 1, 2, 3 is also considered a fractal. And also what I've learned this is also called an empire. Unfortunately, the empire needs to be confirmed by the price breaking the bottom there of 29,869 on the next candle over, right? Or well, it invalidates the fractal, and meaning that it's not breaking down. So if we broke down, we would have went all the way down to the next support level. So since that didn't happen, that's a good sign. Most likely, this means that Bitcoin will probably head up to the next, up to the top here, which indicates that we will most likely break the top, then go through the bottom. And we can see that because, well, what has happened here? Well, we've created a pennant, broken through that pennant, this pennant triangle right here, you see, broke down, it failed move, it was fast move the opposite direction, and yeah, we entered another one. So basically, we've created what's a repetitive pennant that is moving to the upside. So we have a more biased direction to the upside than we have to the downside now that this pennant is starting to form. So why don't we accept that, hey, most likely we're going to go to the upside, but remember, right, these failed moves, because fast move, right, we could end up breaking down again and then going up. So keep that in mind if you decide, well, I'll just buy here and hold and wait until it starts going higher. Remember, also you have to pay funding fees, so and it's going to take a while before that happens. So might not be a good idea to just buy a whole bunch of Bitcoin right now and just see which way it breaks, because that's very costly to you, right? Especially if it doesn't work out in your direction, or it works out in your direction but then you get stopped out. Oof, imagine that. So that can be extremely annoying. So the best thing for you to do is to wait for the confirmation at this point in time. Where is this confirmation? Well, it's pretty simple, straightforward. Right here, you can see it's right at the 31,737. That is the confirmation of the break, and we're going a lot higher. Should we break below here, which is the $29,184, well, that indicates we're going lower, right? So these are the points where you would be, interested in taking a long or a short on your on the market. So that's straight up, easy to see, but you have to understand, right, that sometimes this could reverse on you, but like it did here, right? Of course, because this was a clear break, right, to the bottom, and it reversed on you. So you have to accept that happening. And yeah, sure, it stopped you out, probably stopped you out here. If you had a stop loss 2% down here, yeah, you probably got stopped out immediately on the entry. So yeah, consider that. And this is why you do not, absolutely do not invest or trade with, to make any more of a trade bigger than 5% of your total portfolio inside your account. Do not do that. You guaranteed wreckage. Guaranteed. Why guarantee yourself a wreckage when you could easily just go, oh well, next trade, right? And just shrug your shoulders and move on, right? Because you can't be right 100% of the time. There is no way to be right 100% of the time in this market unless you're running a bank. And why? Because banks cheat, right? Simple as that, right? There's no other way, right? That they can do that. They can get 100% tradings correct on the trades unless they're cheating by looking ahead of you, right? Because they do provide brokerage services for you, so they can look at all the things you're doing and make decisions against you. Alrighty, so yeah, that's the way it works, right? And you just have to accept it. All right, so the most likely scenario here is that we're heading back up to $31,000 or so approximately, and so we can go down to the shorter time frame and see what we can see. Yes, you can see there's a little bit of a bear flag, if you ask me here, but then it's staying below the 13 EMA, so there's no confirmation here yet as which direction it wants to go. We'd have to wait for something like this. You see how this thing W'd out, right, before we can say, oh, okay, that's the direction, and then follow it, right? Without that, we can't make a trade on this at all. So for the hourly, midterm traders, there's nothing here. Only on the short term, 5-minute scalps is probably where we'll find something, but I'm not interested in showing you guys that at this point in time because it can get very, very dicey on lower time frames. So yeah, so right now we're headed in a downwardly direction on the hourly. So chances are, since we haven't broken above the 13 EMA, right, we have to wait and see how this thing plays out. Is it gonna W here finally, or is it just gonna break down? And that's okay if it breaks down to the lower portion here, right? If we come down to let's see here, I would say into this the 29.6 something area. I think this is where you start hunting some longs to take you back up to the top part of the pennant. So yeah, that would be a cool thing to do. And in today's, if you're day trading this right now, so and you see that we are breaking down. So there is no positive situation for us to say, okay, well, yeah, right, definitely going to go higher. Okay, let's turn on the Rockin' Brainers indicator. And see, look at that. It's converted to sell signal, right? And then this buy did not work, as you can tell, right? It's because not every single signal is correct, right? Just as I've said, there is no trading method that guarantees you success 100% of the time. Okay. Accept that and you will do very, very well in this market. And if you're interested in the Rockin Brainer indicator, you could head over to payments.rockinbrainer.io to purchase your subscription. You get the 1 year or 1 month and try it out for yourself and learn how to use it. Alrighty, I am going to be, let's see here, at this blockchain economy in Istanbul, Turkey. Later on in July. It's going to be like 48 days away. And Micheal Saylor is going to be speaking. Carl from the Moon with me is going to be speaking with me. So check that out. You can see I am on the speakers list right there. You can see me right there. And looking forward to it in the next little while. If you're interested in getting tickets, I can get you a 15% off on the tickets, right? Links are in the description below. And then you can see in the description, there it is, the discount the code, right? Istanbul, right? And the discount code is DAV11155. Alrighty. Let's get over to Ethereum. Ethereum is pretty much doing the same thing, but interesting enough is that its pennant is in a downward formation, which is actually native, right? Because we're moving in a downward situation. So now we're providing more and more downward thrust on Ethereum. So we might, even if it reverses, the reversal is not going to be as strong as Bitcoin's reversal because of that. So we can expect, at best, a move to the $2,200 mark if we break to the upside. And we constantly revisit the $1,700 mark or $1,730 or whatever you want to call it. You can see that here. It's probably you guys can't see it right now. There you go. You can see now the price action there. This is where the cluster of support is. We can't break that, or else we're going to see Ethereum break down to all the way to $1,300, and we just don't want that. No, nobody wants that. Nobody. No. Okay. Looking for a trade, I would look for. I look for. If you want to look for a lucky long, right? You could go down, wait for it to come back down to this level, right? Maybe you stop loss it just below the $1,700 mark, and see if it holds, right? Ethereum likes to wipe people out and then go higher, right? Do that kind of thing. So be prepared for that. Make sure that you do not bet the farm. Okay. Wow, the crypto bubbles. We've got some. Look at this. Wing is up like majorly. Wow. And same with quite a few little names here. Yes, we're gonna get this in the space every once in a while. We're gonna have some pumps of altcoins and so forth during this bear market, but overall our bear market will continue, and we'll have some odd markets pumping and so forth. So don't expect like a complete wipeout of everything, even though this is continuing to go higher, and we've broken higher. We've broken so high that we've broken out above this point, this last peak here of 47.56%. We're above that. That means we're going higher. We're going higher, which I've already been telling you that we're going higher. And even if we do come back and retest the 45 percentile, which will give us a little bit of a bull market on the alts, it's not going to be anything real other than something to trade and take profits on whenever you see like a 30% gain or 10 to 30% gain. So that would be that. Alrighty, let's head over to the I want to finalize by talking about NFT Shills. Make sure that you check out our NFT Shills. It's a pretty cool website that allows you collectors and creators to be a part of the NFT world. Yes. Also, Davitar. I think we're going to be delaying Davitar for my birthday. I've discussed it, and I believe that, you know what, we're going to probably delay it until my birthday because I want to build up a little bit more excitement for that. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being here. Make sure that you watch the next episode of the rant. It's going to be a great rant, right, as always, and I'm looking forward to ranting about the news. I have lots of fun with that as well. So thank you for watching. Remember, Bitcoin's real. Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Cheers.